How's it going, everyone? Matt Leighton. Welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to be talking about how to negotiate against another offer that you may not know of was there in the first place. We'll get into that in a second. Here in Arlington, Virginia, I have Courthouse in the back set up on the bike trail, hopefully a little off the bike trail so people can still move by me. Let's talk about negotiating. And this is for when you submit an offer and you ask the agent, hey, do you have any other offers? And they say no. And then a certain time period passes. Maybe it's 2 hours, maybe it's 2 days, and all of a sudden there's another offer. It's come out of the blue. So how does that work out? Well, I think you have a couple different options to take. And your mindset, if you have sort of a jaded, sort of cynical mindset, then I think everything around you will sort of turn into cynical and jaded as well. So if you think that they're making up another offer, then in your mind that will actually occur and you'll think that there's actually no other offer. And the way it comes down to it is like 99% of real estate agents are ethical and follow the rules, and there's always that 1% that will bend the truth, if that's even a thing, aka lie, and be unethical. So in my mind, I just always assume there's going to be another offer, even if they say no offers. So when they come back and say, oh yeah, we just have this offer that we pulled out of thin air, I already know that that's coming. So in that scenario, I think you have three main options. The first is you can completely ignore it. You can assume it's already coming, there's already going to be another offer, and you can present your offer, and the strengths of your offer will be there if there was no offers or if there were 5 other offers, right? So the first thing you can do is completely ignore it. You can assume it's coming and ignore it. The second thing you can do is revise your offer and submit your best and final offer. This one is kind of tricky because when you're submitting your initial offer, it's probably a pretty competitive offer, and then they say, oh yeah, we have another offer that's a really good offer. First of all, if they have another offer that's really good, why don't they just take that other offer? That's maybe for another video. So the second option is to revise your initial offer to a best and final offer, and this is to avoid any bidding wars. And you kind of submit and say, hey, this is our best and final, take it or leave it, you know, we'd love to work with you, if not, we're gonna walk away. This one's tricky because let's say they do want to work with you and they come back and counter your offer. Now what has happened? You've submitted your initial offer, then you've negotiated against yourself, something you never want to do, then they've come back and countered a third time. So now the seller has the upper hand, even though that they do want to work with you because they are countering with you. Kind of be wary about that second decision. And then the third decision I think you have is to really go for it and submit an escalation clause. If you don't know what an escalation clause is or how to use one, I'll put a little link here so you can check out a video on the escalation clause. And this is a scenario where you pretty much put your cap. It's kind of like eBay in a sense where you're willing to bid the highest, but your initial offer is the lowest. Another offer has to be there to bid up your offer. And this is kind of like a bidding war. I don't even like using that term because you've already told the sellers what you're willing to pay, and they can only take that offer of what you're willing to pay if there's another competing offer that is as high as your escalation clause. So when you're submitting an offer and there's no other offer, but then all of a sudden the listing agent says, oh yeah, we have 5 other offers, do you want to try again? I think you have a couple routes to take. You can ignore, you can submit your best and final, and then you can do the escalation clause. Okay, that's all I got for today's video. If you're interested in other Arlington, Virginia real estate tips, be sure to hit that subscribe button. All right, until next time, create a productive day. Take care.